One mountain. One man. One mission. 100%.
Let's go!
The only thing separating me from 100% with one character is 3 career highlights and a big challenge. It's the 3 career highlights related to knockdowns in a single race. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be too hard. I guess the strategy is just going to be go after one person and just wait for them to get up and knock them back down immediately. We're definitely not going to be putting the halo on. Got a ninja mask, got a ninja belt, and the pièce de résistance, the boxing gloves. Let's get out there and smack 'em, yak 'em. We're going to try Snow Jam to start with at least. Alright, well, who's going to be the unlucky son of a gun that's going to feel my wrath? Well, I mean, if Simon's there... yeah, screw your wind-up. Oh, yeah, so they send you a message mid-fall somehow. Don't threaten me with a good time, buddy. Also, I think did his exclamation mark go... It went down, it downgraded. Obviously, orange is more aggressive than yellow. That's 4, I think. Oh, Simon's just fucking stacked it. Oh, that's Allegro. I'll take anyone at this point. But I'll especially take you, buddy. That didn't count. Okay, that's maybe 6. 7.
I'm a monkey!
8. 9. Sit down, you bitch. Okay, 9. Okay, well that should be it, but I'll get one more just to make sure, because then that should definitely be 10. One more. Yeah, alright. That should be secured now. Apparently going to beat someone else too.
Sure, Simon was a bit distracted by getting his head caved in repeatedly. But what's your excuse, leg?
Let's go back to the lodge and confirm that I have secured the career highlights. 3, 6, 10. There we go. Basement Jack's monster trick is probably one of the last remaining monster tricks that I haven't done before. Definitely haven't done a nerd, fly, or die. That's probably going to be the hardest one to do. Had a feeling that was going to be fairly easy, but it was still surprisingly easy considering that I had plenty of opportunities to get it out of the way sooner. We're going to change out of the evil carry costume. I know the bear backpacks are a signature carry item, but when you got giant butterfly wings, how can you not? How can you not use those? So, the final big challenge, it is at not Intimidated, Gravitude. Here it is. This one is certainly doable, but it might take me quite a few tries to get it right. Now this is the one that, hopefully, if I could get through this one, then I could probably complete the whole... Come on! Oh, I fucking overshot it, of course. There's the first hurdle in this challenge for me, especially. And just maybe don't do that. Okay, we've still gone through. Don't matter. Alright. Boost a little, but don't. And... Alright, we're through that. Oh, okay, am I gonna hit this? Come on! Turn! Alright, we got it. We got it. I have a pretty good feeling about this, but... Well, yeah. You gotta be precise, but also quick enough to... Yeah. No, don't overjump it! Turn around, turn around. Thank you. Oh, shit in hell. Yeah, that may have really put a dent in this, which really sucked because then I'll have to do all of this again. Let's try and make this jump. Good. Don't. Yes, go through, thank you. I think there's a gate towards the end where it's pretty easy to, like, jump over it, so I gotta look out for that. I have a feeling I'm not gonna make this. Alright, now this is where I don't want to get too much air, because... Yeah, it's right there. Come on. Come on.
Here I am, about to complete SSX 3 in its entirety by the skin of my teeth for the first time in my life. And then, my system crashed. Now I'm just kidding.
Big challenge completed.
And that message in the corner, that should be confirmation that I've unlocked the final cheat character. All the golds on the peaks. You conquered the Fiery Smith cheat character. That's the Yeti skin. Go rub it in your butts' faces. That felt way more intense than it probably should have been. I guess I knew it was coming. But yeah, I completed it with just seconds to go. It's, woo.
Finally!
Alright, well, back to the lodge, just to, we'll save the game firstly. Now, just to celebrate, I'm gonna, well, firstly, you'll see in a moment that I have equipped the 100% reward. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and land the 2 monster tricks that I'm pretty sure I've never landed before. Let's go for the basement jacks. Was that it? Booyah! Alright, was this the one? That might have been a 900. Wet? What the fuck is a wet cat 900? There it is, Nerd Fly or Die. And I've completed the game in spirit, as well as technically. Have I done a front side rodeo? Whatever, I can easily do that in my own time. Who cares? Finally, after all this time, I have gotten 100% in SSX3 Conquer the Mountain. Not with every single character. You don't get anything special if you do that. Just wanted to show off my achievement, you know? Yeah. So yeah, you've probably seen me 100% a couple of games now in the past year. You could call me the completionist even. On second thought, maybe don't do that.
Now, I'm slightly ashamed to admit that on my way to completing Conquer the Mountain as Cowrie, there were certain snowflakes and one big challenge that I ended up using save states for to try and get to them or complete them. First, there's the snowflake on top of the billboard near the end of Style Mile. I don't think primary school age me would have figured out to go on this set of rails, jump over this bit here to not go to the left, and then jump immediately after reaching this billboard in order to land on the next one. And then if I did figure it out, then it might have taken me like at least 30 minutes to actually get to the snowflake. Because when you screw up, look how far away the nearest session point is. Yeah, I did not have time for that shit. But I did this time, and here is me collecting it legitimately. The second snowflake that I collected whilst using save states originally was this one at the end of the subway shortcut path. Because I thought that if you missed it, your only way to get back there was to go from the very start of the path towards the actual start of the entire Metro City course. But no, it turns out that you can go to the session points halfway down the course and then go left on this ramp and you're back on that path. So, it's nothing really. Also, how the fuck did I miss that snowflake on top of the skyscraper? Are you kidding me? And the big challenge that I originally completed whilst using save states was the glass smashing challenge on the Peak 1 super pipe. Specifically the second one. But also maybe the first one as well. I think the way to go with the first 2 glass pane challenges is to not use your boost when you're going up the ramp. Because you'll get more than enough height and you'll have a bit more control if you're trying to aim for the next glass pane. Though also, it's a bit hard to aim for the glass panes when you can't look up in it, bruv. Then on the third challenge, there's some really high glass panes, so you do have to boost up in order to reach them. And the amount of times that I came within inches of breaking different glass panels across all of the challenges in this run, including some of the runs where I ended up completing said challenge, really boils my piss. Then you go to peaks 2 and 3, and the super pipe big challenges on those peaks are piss easy. Makes no sense. So there's proof that I definitely can reach those snowflakes and complete those particular big challenges. I was just really lazy the first time around. Here's a few other things that I did whilst I was evaluating just how hard this game really is. Spent nearly 10 minutes trying to get this one snowflake on Gratitude with a dude perfect trick shot, which I thought was the only way that you could get to that snowflake and was how I got to it originally. Then I looked up a speed run to see how they collected that snowflake because I suspected that I was doing it the hard way, and I definitely was. Although it still took me like 9 attempts to properly line up this jump here. Oh, and I had already actually managed the trick shot beforehand, so yeah.
Oh my god!
I also redid the New Line Collectibles Challenge on Peak 3, and it's not super difficult, but this crevice over here can get in the fucking bin. Collectible in the Ice Cave is the worst one, because here you got too low, too high, just right. I also wanted to use this footage because this remix of Paulino is fucking phenomenal. I'm gonna put that as the outro music for this video. Copyright claim be damned, brother. I also spent about 5 minutes trying to complete this bridge grinding challenge for the second time. Sure, it looks easy, but for starters, well, you gotta actually get onto the first rail, and then don't accidentally jump at the end of the first rail or you miss the second one, and then don't jump at the end of the first rail and still miss the second rail because what the fuck? I also kept not anticipating the dip at the end of the second rail. I'm possibly gonna have nightmares about that dipping rail now. But this was after I'd already redone the worst rail-based big challenge in the game. The rooftop grinding challenge on Metro City. You know roughly how long it took me to complete this challenge for a second time? 23 minutes. I was questioning if it was even possible to get up onto the rooftops just by jumping off of that second ramp, even though that's how I remember doing the challenge the first time I completed it. So I started trying to boost myself on the side rails instead, and that did generally fling me a bit further than I needed to go, but I stuck with that strategy, and then this happened.
Big challenge completed.
I didn't even grind the first rooftop rail, and it counted. This game's on crack. Then after another 8 to 9 minutes of trying to complete the challenge again as Simon, but in the normal way, which is also the way that the same speedrunner that I was watching did it. And what I think I'd been getting wrong before is that if you jump before you hit the edge of that second ramp, you get more height. I'm not really sure if that's how physics is supposed to work, but fuck it. If I tried to become an SSX3 speedrunner, I'd probably be the worst one. But at least I'll probably get the grinding tin big challenge on the first try every time. So, I kinda suck at this game. But I can still beat it, so fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. Thanks for watching. By the way, I only recently found out that you can make Moby look like a werewolf in this. Greatest game ever.